media is just simply another way to talk. So in business, at its heart, it's all about relationships. Relationships are built on conversations.
Yeah.
And social media, being just another way to talk, is just another way to join those conversations. In managing your profiles, it's remembering that it's very easily found nowadays. So it has become a brand. It is something that attaches to each one of us. And if anyone meets you anywhere, they can go and Google you.
Yeah.
Be that for work, be that for dating. People do go and search you. And when they're searching you, it's what they find. So it's thinking about that digital footprint and what people can find about you.
For me, when I came to opening up the bar, the social media was actually quite. I began to realise very quickly how important it was, because as we were building it and we had people walking in and having a look around, they were, before they were asking for the menu, people were saying, "Oh, have you got a Facebook page? Have you got this? Can we follow it? Can we see what you're doing online? Have you got the website ready?" And when you haven't even got the actual physical site ready, the website was kind of, you know, the thing to think about next afterwards. It became very, very apparent that somebody was going to have to do this pretty quick. Initially I thought it's in Fulham, it's a local neighbourhood bar. It's going to just be word of mouth and people walking past and coming in, but it became very apparent very quickly that actually, you know, we're going to need to spend some time.
But Facebook's been really interesting because I started communicating with people that were kind of the competition, people doing the same thing as me, but not to, you know, steal clients, but because it was just a really good way of like communicating with people with similar interests, with the people that they were talking to would be interested in me, and then building up a rapport with those people has meant that I've had clients that they necessarily couldn't accommodate to at the time. If they couldn't take a booking, then because I've got a relationship with those people, then they pass them on to me.
So you're using someone else's network, aren't you?
Yeah, and it sounds a bit sort of sly, but it's not. It's really great.
And I think it's knowing that distinction of what that page is for. So you talk
who
about
your
how
audience is.
Exactly how locked down that should be. Some people say tweet as if your grandmother's reading your tweet. When you say don't swear, it's would you be embarrassed if someone looks at this, and who saw that?
Someone who's been offered a job and they've accepted it, and then the place that's offered them a job have just out of interest looked at this person's Facebook page. They didn't have their privacy settings, you know, strict, so anyone could see everything, which is a really difficult situation to manage because, you know, they've interviewed them twice, they've, you know, professionally they're more than happy with them, they've offered them a job, and everything's done and dusted, except that they've then looked at their Facebook page and been able to see a lot and haven't liked what they've seen, so then retracted the offer.
So from a personal perspective, they call it vanity searching, right? Google yourself, know what's being searched,
Yeah.
and if things are incorrect or things need to be changed, it's how you answer them or how you move it down. So how does it become, you know, yesterday's news becomes the fish and chips paper. That still happens in social media. It's how it's less optimised, how other stories have overtaken it. So I guess knowing that for yourself as an individual, knowing that for yourself as a company, and then it's that speed, as you say, Lucy. How quickly can you deal with it?
I think if you are going to be sat there and you think, well, I've got my privacy settings, everything's okay, your friends can read that, but your friends can also copy and paste that. Your friends can, not that they would, but you never know. And I think you've just got to think before you type, do the breathe.com and just relax and then type. If you're out having a party, do you need to tell everybody that you're about to dance on the table? Do you need to, you know, keep it professional every step of the way?
Yeah.